Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Um, I knew this was real. Like, remember that moment when Mane was on the bench and they were saying, "Oh no, Salah, he won't pass to he won't pass to me." I knew that would carry on to the bench as well. And remember, there were always stuff being sort of like, do they actually like each other? Are they really on the same hymn sheet? And even when you look at whenever Senegal played against Egypt, whether it was World Cup qualification or in the AFCON final, and you see them embrace, it wasn't as if, oh, don't you play in the same team? It was always very professional. Now, side note, why is Salah doing interviews with L'Equipe? Ballon d'Or, French magazine, French award. Look, you've got to do what you have to do. Like, you have to, this is not time to launch your campaign to get your Ballon d'Or and try to injure Usman Dembele or actually poison him before the UCL final. So here's the point. Here's the thing here. Do you need to get along with your teammates off the pitch to say what's up on the pitch? I'll give you two examples. So, York and Cole got along well, very good friends. Ido Gudjonsen and Hasselbank, great partnership. They got along, very good friends. The most famous one, Messi, Neymar, the Cannibal. Messi's closest and best friend is the Cannibal. And Messi and the Cannibal are actually very close to Neymar as well. And also, they'll say that they're friendly with Neymar. So all three of them hung around together, came to training together, did everything together. And you could see that relationship off the pitch was represented on the pitch. But I'll give you another example. And this is probably the best example. Andy Cole and Teddy Sheringham. Cole and Sheringham hated each other. You see, Salah and Mane, it was more so as, okay, we were not that cool. Andy Cole hated Teddy Sheringham. Teddy Sheringham did not like Andy Cole. Like, go onto YouTube and try and find out, because it all goes back to Andy Cole made his England debut, came on for Teddy Sheringham. Teddy Sheringham did not really embrace him, and since then, Andy Cole always had issues with him, and those issues happened even in training. But if you were to watch United and how they played together, because they were both attacking players, you would think that, oh, maybe they're fine. So they knew that no matter, even though we hate each other off the pitch, once we put on our United jersey and once we go into that pitch, we have a job to do. We can't bring our off the pitch drama onto the pitch. So when they played on the pitch, they did the thing, they did their job, but off the pitch, they were not friends. So there was even worse between Sheringham and Cole as opposed to Salah and Mane. So my thing though is, I don't think it's an issue. It's definitely not an issue. But because it said that there was tension. You see, it's one thing not to get along with someone, bro. Even if you're my teammates, if you don't listen to the same music that we listen to, you're not into the same things that we are, and we have a personality clash, we're not gonna hang around. Like, yeah, well, we're teammates, but if off the pitch we're just not cool, there's no chemistry between us, we won't hang around. But when he says there was tension, I want to know, why was there tension? Now, was that tension based off of stuff happening online of like, that Salah's a start partner, but really this is Mane's team? And I was one of those guys who said, no, I think Mane is more important to this team than Salah. Salah is a start partner, but Mane, remember when Liverpool won the title, Mane's goals led to the most points in that season. So Salah start partnered, Mane scored the most important goals and was the most critical player. So it's all this back and forth. So maybe Salah saw that and was like, oh, Mane thinks he's bigger than me. Mane, thinking that Salah didn't want to pass to him or just wanted to start part himself, was like, oh, no, I don't like this guy. So maybe that's where the tension was. But my thing here is, if I'm a manager, I don't need you to love your teammates. I don't need you to be best friends with your teammates. But I need you and your teammates to literally be like brothers on the pitch. Off the pitch, do whatever the hell you want. Fine. Once the referee blows a whistle and you're on that pitch, you are brothers. That is your brother, and you must fully be one with the dude. But despite that, hey, do what you have to do, man. So that's where I am with it, though. But how will people view this, though? How do we do this? Because by Salah, by you saying that still, you had tension, does not now add to the viewpoint that Salah didn't want to pass to Mane, and Salah was maybe happy that Liverpool got rid of Mane, so things would be focused on Salah. But hey, I say this right now: Liverpool won the league with Salah being the main man. So it shows that Salah was that dude. Although when it came down to the AFCON and the AFCON final and World Cup qualification, we know who came up on top. Like the vid, subscribe, check out those other vids. One love.